doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Kyle Hendricks gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a throwback to when you didn't have to throw the ball through a brick wall. Great assortment of pitches, Kyle Hendricks. He sinks it, he cuts it, has a great changeup, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Certainly won't blow up a radar gun, but you know what you're going to get every 5 days from this guy? As consistent a starting pitcher as there is in the league right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Kevin Newman is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
First pitch, 120.
Fly ball right down the line and left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Now here's a drive out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
So now it's Brian Reynolds as he'll take a look at ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. They got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers, All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball. We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting first, the left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's just 1 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Newman at second. Hayes at first. One gone. Tapped up the third base line. Ready with the 0-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. The throw pulls him off the bag.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
In now, Colin Moran. He swings and grounds it to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier.
And now a pitch on the way. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he has an even 10 hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ball one.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Gregory Polanco. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Polanco on at first, nobody out. And that's lined into center field, and look out now, back-to-back singles open up the inning.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside. 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Chad Kuhl. The 0-1 on its way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow! One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. Back with more on opening day after this.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me.
Now at the plate, here is Ian Happ. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Again, another foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. This one's flared out toward left. That's a hit, the first of the year for the Cubbies.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's just 1 for 6. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in to Frazier at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Brian Hayes.
Next to hit, Brian Hayes worked a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. third inning, no score to this point. 2-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And that changeup makes him
Count.
jump,
2-2.
a swing and a miss. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him.
He's
2
down.
down.
Now back, left field, Brian Goodwin.
Next to dig in, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope. Outside.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays
that's
off.
out.
2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays
Full
off,
count.
so it's full
3-2.
now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Here's the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, David Bodie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Stepping in next, Kyle Hendricks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball match outside.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Ball, one strike.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well, and then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
And there's ball 2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey,
And it's up to a 3-2 full count
you
now.
got a full count. 3-2.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
She's coming. If I wanna keep my life, baby, she'll.
All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Colin Moran.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The bat, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Stepping in once again is Gregory Polanco. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Peterson to the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Adam Frazier will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
Ball, that's out. Two, 1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
The bat, the catcher,
Now into the box, Jacob Stallings. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and a strike to count. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. And he spoils another one off to the right here, and we'll do it again, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Here's Javier Baez. Struck out in his first at-bat. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The 1-0. He's taken strike 1.
1-1.
This is foul right side. Here comes the 1-2. There's a slider taken for a ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Two and two now to Baez. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now back. The right fielder. Take 10.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. No runs, just one hit, one error for the Cubs to this point.
Nope,
well
that's
off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. No
That's
offer on
ball
that
2.
one. 2 balls and a strike. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and Hayward is in at third base. He's got himself a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Far. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hayward takes his lead at third with 1 away. 2-2.
2 balls.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch.
Nope.
And he misses
Ball
with
4.
one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Next, it'll be Ian Happ. Potential tying run for him at third base. He's ready. Here's the first pitch, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Chopper foul. Runners are at first and third, one away. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
One and two. Here it comes. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Ready with the 1-1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the throw in gets away from him. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ready with the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now the 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Ready with the 1-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
1-2. Here it is. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. bat explodes as this has popped up. Hayes just to the left of the mound, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates' offense, and one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey! Hey!
On the ground up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
So now into the box is Kevin Newman, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now here's the first offering.
One ball, 1 strike.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds, flew out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Now here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Chopper to short. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Our score remains 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
The catcher, Wilson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Into the box, David Bodie, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Three and 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He flew out in his last AB. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Contreras over at second. Bodie at first with no outs. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Has a look, now the pitch. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. One there on the first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate now, Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Next up is Jason Hayward. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to bat. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He bat.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball,
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's a ball.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates 1. Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. First offering on its way, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now back, left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Ground ball left side. And there are 2 away now. So next to hit is Colin Moran, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. That's down.
Now the 1-0. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Score holds. It's 3-1. Sean Poppin is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 62, Sean Poppin.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
For the Cubs, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
He's set. Here it comes. Taken, but called a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Grounded to first, reined in, and there's one away.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Stepping up is Anthony Rizzo, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, action
And
time.
some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first
One ball,
baseman.
one strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker
Ball, that's
with
off the
good
plate.
downward action.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball 2.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the
2 balls,
inside.
no strike.
Too tight
Ball
with that
in.
one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
That was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Oh, what a play! The throw to first. Got him! They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Gregory Polanco back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. First offering on its way.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So here's Adam Frazier. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 1-1. The pitch. Hit to third. Bryant's got it. And that's the second out.
Now back, catcher, Jacob Stallings.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Bodie.
David Bodie.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle.
Cameron Maben steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch of the AB now. Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on it in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Next, here is Javier Baez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as the lead remains 3-1. Jonathan Holder is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Eric Gonzalez is going to be asked to get things going here as it lead off the top of the 8th. He's set and the pitch.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Holder is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the pitch. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Bodie is calling for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. From the stretch, fouled off. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They still trail it here 3-1. Austin Davis is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 35, Austin Davis.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward singled last time up.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
The pitch. A ball and no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
No
Ball,
offer on that
tag.
one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a
3
strike
balls,
to the
1
Chicago
strike.
leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, third baseman.
So next to bat will be Chris Bryant. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher, you fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is popped up. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. Here comes the 1-2.
2-2 to count.
Line drive base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Michael Feliz comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. To the plate now, Jock Peterson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. Happ on second. Rizzo on at first with nobody out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now both runners are breaking. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Wilson Contreras is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Down and away, ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-1. First and second now, one man out. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate, David Bodie. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First offering on its way. Javier Baez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Two and two now to Baez. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back for more from the north side after this. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 45, Brandon.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch coming, here it is.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now the pitch. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Coming in is Peterson, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Colin Moran waits on deck. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Baez ranging to his right on the first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out. Digging in next, Colin Moran grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Cubs move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 7-1 the final today. Chicago took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kyle Hendricks earns his first win of the season, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Potassium, and
our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 7 runs on 10 hits.